Hello students, in today's class we are going to discuss a new grammar topic, question and statement. But before that, let's quickly revise what we have learned in the previous chapter. Students, in the previous chapter, that is the chapter sentence, there we learn about sentence and part of sentence. There we learn that sentence is a group of words that make a complete sense and expresses a complete thought. And we also learn the parts of a sentence. A complete sentence need to have all these part in it. That is, sentence equal to capital letter. It must begin with capital letter. Sentence should have a subject. It should have a verb. Then it should end with a punctuation. And also, the sentence should make sense. It should express a complete thought. If all are there, but still the sentence doesn't make any complete sense, then that is not a sentence. Okay? Let's see an example here. Rita sings a song. Rita sings a song. Okay? Now, let's find more example like Ronnie liked to play. Then, can you get some more example? There are so many examples of a complete sentence, isn't it? I like to eat chocolate. Then, many more are there. Okay? So in the previous chapter, we learned about sentence and parts of a sentence. And in this chapter, we are going to learn the types of sentence. Okay, let's check out in our next slide. So today we will discuss about type of sentence. A sentence can be classified into two categories. Type of sentence can be classified into two categories according to the structure and according to their meaning. What are they? According to their structure and according to their meaning. So today we are going to learn four types of sentence according to their meaning. Four types of sentence according to the meaning. Okay, let's check what are the four types of sentence here. Number one, declarative sentence or statement. Number two, interrogative or question. Number three, imperative or command. Number four, exclamative or exclamation. Okay? These are the four types of sentence according to the meaning. Okay? But we are going to learn declarative and interrogative sentence this time. Okay, children? Imperative and exclamative sentence you will get in the next class, that is in class 2. Okay? For now, we will learn declarative, that is statement, and interrogative, that is question sentence. Okay? Now let's check it out. Now let's learn what is question and statement sentence. First, we will discuss the statements. A statement tells you about something. It ends with a period. A sentence which tells you something is a statement sentence. Like example, we are drawing a sun and it ends with a period. A period, that means a full stop. Okay? Any sentence that tells you something is a statement sentence. Now let's check question sentence. A question asks you something. When something is asked, that sentence is a question sentence. It ends with a question mark. So, a question sentence begins with a question word, that is when, how, why, what, who, where, and many more. Okay? Like example here, what are you drawing? What are you doing? Then, where are you going? Why are you crying? So many examples we got here, isn't it? So, a question asks you something. So that a sentence that asks you something is a question sentence, and statement is a sentence that tells you something. Now, a questions can be answered. Okay? So like if I ask you, what is your name? This sentence can be answered, isn't it? You will answer it like my name is what? My name is Dhanjit. My name is Dhalin, isn't it? So let's learn more about this. Let's see some more example of question and statement here. Okay, look at this sentence. The children are playing. How do you know this is statement or question? It tells us something. What it tells? It tells us that the children are playing. It doesn't start with a question word. See, in a statement sentence, it will not begin with any question word. Okay? So, it cannot be answered. Okay? So, it cannot be answered. Can you answer this sentence? The children are playing. What will be your answer? Since this is not a question, so we cannot answer it, isn't it? So a statement is a sentence that tells us something, and it doesn't start with any question word. No, we can answer to this sentence. Okay? Now a sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. That is a full stop. Okay? Remember this point? Next, let's see question 1. Example of question sentence. Here is the sentence, when will the football game start? When will the football game start? How do we know that this is a question? It asks something, isn't it? It's asking you that when. When will the football game start? When it's going to start? So, it starts with a question word. Here, when. When is a question word. Now this sentence start with a question word when, and there is question mark at the end of this sentence. And this sentence can be answered. How? See? The game will start soon. Okay? So here the sentence which can be answered is a question sentence, or we say interrogative sentence. So a question starts with capital letter and ends with a question mark. See, capital letter and it has a question word. Question word with capital letter and question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, children? Now let's find out some more question word in our next slide. Here is some more question words like when, who, which, how, whose, why, where, what. Okay? Like we discussed already that a question sentence start with a question word. So these are the question word here, and these questions can be answered. Okay? So the sentence which begins with question word and ends with a question mark, and the sentence which can be answered is a question sentence. Now here like who broke the glass? He broke the glass. Okay? Then, which dress should I wear? I will wear the red dress. Whose dog it is? It is Mr. Anil's dog. Okay? So, these are the example of question words. Now, let's check the next slide. What we have. Let's do some more. Okay, children, here is an exercise for you. This is not from your textbook, but this is for your practice. Okay? Let's see whether you have understood or not whatever we have learned. So, let me read the question. Read the sentences and say whether it's a question or a statement. Write S if it's a statement in a given box, and write Q if it's a question in the given box. Okay? Let's try to find out the correct answer. Number 1. What is your favorite color? See here, children. What is your favorite color? This sentence begins with question word what, and it has a question mark at the end of the sentence, isn't it? So it asks you something. What is your favorite color? You can answer to it. My favorite color is green. This sentence can be answered. So this is a question. So we will write Q. Okay? Next, we will do question number 5. My grandma is coming to visit us today. See the sentence? It begins with capital letter and ends with a period, that is full stop. Now when you read this sentence, my grandma is coming to visit us today, can this sentence be answered? Can we answer to this? No, isn't it? So this sentence tells you something. It tells you that grandma is coming to visit us today. So this sentence is a statement. So we will write S for this. Next, number 10. Can you make noodle? See this question can. Can is also a question word. Okay. Can you make noodle? It's asking you something. It asks something, isn't it? It asks something and you can answer to this sentence. Yes, I can make a noodle. Or you can say, no, I cannot make a noodle. And see at the end, there is a question mark, isn't it? So this is a question sentence. So we will write Q for it. Okay? So children, for you, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These questions you do by yourself, practice it, and try to find out where you have a doubt. If there is any doubt, we will do the clarification of your doubt also. Okay? Till then, keep learning. Do your work nicely. Okay? Bye-bye.